Hi everyone. I'm Candy from Susan's family. Today I'm bringing you a I'll Breeze shawl from Retro Nostalgia series. This project is divided into Motif 1, Motif 2, Motif 3, Edging and Purl Button. Except for the first motif, which is crocheted normally. The final round of all other motifs requires crocheting and joining as you go. Once done, crochet the edging around the joined motifs. Then sew on the purl button at the corresponding position. When crocheting the motifs, please note that one of the yarns used in this project is not easy to unravel. So you can practice first, and then work with the original yarn. Also pay attention that one of the yarns is of variegated skin, which actually has multiple color segments. Depending on the starting position of the color segment, the finished product will have a different effect. You can refer to the finished product, or choose according to your preference, where to start crocheting with the corresponding color section of the variegated yarn. Follow the motif layout chart. Start by learning the first motif. This motif follows the pattern chart of Motif 1. Motif 1 begins with a chain ring method. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. You'll need to change colors. The stitches used include chain stitch, and double crochet, single crochet, slip stitch. Please watch the demonstration. Take the yarn. I'm using random colors here to make it clearer for everyone. Random colors. For specific yarn, color scheme and hook size, refer to the detail page of our product and paper instructions. Pick up the yarn. Make a slip knot first. Hold the yarn with left hand. Hold the hook with right hand. Insert into the knotted loop. Adjust the loop size. Then begin casting on. Crochet 6 chain stitches first. Then pick the front loop of the first chain stitch on the left side. Join with a slip stitch. Let's take another look. The joining slip stitch does not count as a stitch. Gently tighten it slightly. This way, the starting chain is completed. Then move on to round 1. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Counts as 1 double crochet. Insert the hook into the center of the starting chain loop. Refer to the pattern and crochet the corresponding number of double crochets. Place the starting tail of the yarn above the hook and weave in as you go. If there's not enough space, you can move the previous stitches to the right and then continue crocheting. After completing, check the stitch count. Next, pick the left side of the turning chain. Join with a slip stitch in the 2 strands of the 3rd chain. The joining slip stitch does not count as a stitch. Gently tighten. We won't repeat this instruction later on. This completes round 1. Don't cut the yarn. Stretch the loop. Thread the fabric or yarn ball through the loop. Slightly tighten. This secures the yarn tail in place. You can take a look. The texture on the right side of the piece is clearer. The texture on the wrong side is fuzzier. Now crochet round 2. Attach yarn in any stitch. I'm inserting my hook into the same place where the slip stitch was made in the previous round. Take the new yarn. Make a slip knot. Place it on the crochet hook. Pull the yarn through. Adjust the loop size. Joining the yarn is complete. Don't let the knot show on the right side, to keep it looking neat. Make 3 chains to start. When crocheting, carry the yarn of the first round over your hook. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet in the joining position. Crochet without wrapping the yarn from round 1. We'll consider the starting chain and this double crochet as a special DC 2-in-1. Work a DC 2-in-1 in the left side stitch, meaning 2 double crochets in the same stitch. This double crochet might be slightly puckered due to the slip stitch. It may look a bit distorted. As you crochet, pick up these 2 strands to crochet. This completes the DC 2-in-1. Continue working DC 2-in-1 in each left side stitch, all the way around. Finally, pick up the top of the 3rd chain of the beginning chain. Join with a slip stitch. If the fabric is slightly uneven, you can gently pull it. If it's still not flat, you'll need to recrochet. The second round is complete. Work 1 chain to secure. Leave a tail of 5-10 centimeters and cut the yarn. Insert the hook into the insertion point of the slip stitch from the previous round. Pull through the yarn from round 1. Work 1 chain as the turning chain for single crochet. The turning chain does not count as a stitch. Then, work 1 single crochet in this position. Work 1 single crochet in the left side stitch. The next stitch is a double crochet. The insertion point is in the gap between the double crochets of round 1 underneath. Weave into the stitches of round 2 while crocheting. And it's this vertically downward gap. The first stitch goes in the gap between the turning chain and the double crochet. Knot the gaps on the left or right sides. After completing, work 2 single crochets into the double crochet increase stitch on the left side. Note that because you worked a double crochet, this stitch might be covered up. Don't miss any stitches, everyone. The next double crochet also picks the gap between the double crochets of round 1 underneath. Wrap around the stitch of round 2 to crochet. Wheel. Consider from the 3rd single crochet to now as a repeat sequence. After this, just repeat that sequence. Follow the chart to complete this round. Once done, take a look at the double crochets in this round. Check if any are tilted or crocheted incorrectly. If so, you'll need to recrochet them. Once correct, pick the first single crochet stitch, and join with a slip stitch. Then cut the yarn. This completes round 3. Now move down to crochet round 4. Attach yarn to any double crochet stitch from round 3. Take the yarn, make a slip knot. Place it on the hook. Pull the yarn through. Adjust the loop size. Joining the yarn is complete. Make 3 chains to start. Counts as 1 double crochet, then work 3 chains as a bridge. Work 1 double crochet in the joining position. Skip 2 single crochets. Work 1 double crochet in the next double crochet stitch. 3 chains between them. Work another double crochet in the same insertion point of the double crochet. We'll treat the stitches worked on this double crochet as a group sequence. Then repeat this group sequence continuously. Work 2 double crochets in each double crochet stitch. Work 3 chains as a bridge between each group. Skip 2 single crochet stitches between each group. Finally, pick up the top of the beginning chain's third chain with both strands to join. Count up 3 stitches from the bottom. Cut the yarn. This completes the 4th round. Now work the 5th round. Join the yarn in any chain space from the previous round. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Work 4 double crochets in the same position. Complete. Work 5 double crochets in the next chain space. We'll consider these 5 double crochets as a fan stitch. Continue by working a fan stitch in each chain space. Crochet the entire round according to the pattern chart. Join with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. This completes the 5th round. Take the yarn to work the 6th round. Find the middle double crochet stitch of any fan stitch. Join the yarn there. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Work 2 double crochets in the same position. Then work 2 chains as a transition. The next stitch is a double crochet. Insertion point is between the double crochets of the 4th round. And wrap the stitch technique of the 5th round while crocheting. Once done, work 2 chains as a transition. Work 1 single crochet in the middle double crochet stitch of the fan stitch on the left side. Continue with 2 chains as a transition. The next double crochet is worked into the space between the double crochets of the 4th round. And wrap the stitch technique of the 5th round while crocheting. Once done, work the symmetrical stitch to the right of this double crochet, which means first work 2 chains as a transition. Work 1 single crochet in the middle stitch of the left side fan shape. 2 chains. Work 1 double crochet into the space between the double crochets of the 4th round. 2 chains. Let's take a look. We consider from the first chain, excluding the beginning chain, to the current stitches as one side. Work 1 corner in the middle stitch of the left side fan shape, which means first work 3 double crochets. Then work 3 chains to join. Finally, work 3 more double crochets in the same stitch as the previous double crochet. And that completes 1 corner. After this, follow the chart to crochet the edging and corners. Continue all the way until the last side is finished. Now we've reached this position. Pick up the left side joining spot and work 3 double crochets. Three chain stitches. Complete the stitch pattern for this corner position. Finally, join with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. This completes the 6th round. Move on to the 7th round. Join the yarn in the chain space at the corner. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same position. Chain 1 as a bridge. In the first chain space on the left side, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge. In the next 2 holes and the middle single crochet stitch, work 1 double crochet in each respectively. Chain 1 as a bridge. Then crochet the symmetrical stitch on the right side of this chain. In the 2 holes on the left and the middle single crochet stitch, work 1 double crochet in each respectively. Chain 1 as a bridge. In the last hole on the edge, work 3 double crochets. After completing, make 1 chain as a transition. This completes one side. In the hole at the left corner position, work 1 corner, which means work 3 double crochets in the same hole. 3 chains and 3 double crochets. Then continue crocheting the edging and corners following this demonstration. Everyone follow the pattern chart to complete this entire round. After finishing the last side, pay attention to work 3 double crochets in the hole at the joining position. Three chain stitches. Complete the stitch pattern for this corner position. Finally join with a slip stitch. Cut the yarn. This completes the 7th round. Now crochet the final. Join yarn in the chain space at the corner position. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Single crochet in the chain space on the left side. 5 chains as a bridge. Then work a single crochet in each chain space along the side. Chain 5 as a transition between each 2 SC. Continue all the way to the last chain space on the side. Once completed, work one corner in the chain space at the left corner position. Then continue crocheting the edging and corners as demonstrated. Follow the chart and complete this entire round. The 7th round is now complete. The 7th round is now complete. You can measure your work piece here. If the size differs significantly from the dimension on the pattern, it's recommended to adjust your tension, or switch to a different hook size and recrochet once it fits properly. Finish with a chain stitch to secure. Cut the yarn. Make sure to hide all yarn tails. That completes the first motif 1. For the remaining motif 1 pieces, if you know how to join them, you can join them according to your preference. If you're not sure how to join yet, just finish crocheting the first motif 1. Set it aside for now. Next, let's learn the second motif. This motif follows the pattern chart for motif 2. Start motif 2 with a foundation chain. Work back and forth in rows. Then crochet in rounds counterclockwise. During the final round, crochet and join to the first motif at the same time. Please watch the demonstration. Take the yarn. Begin with a chain stitch. Once the corresponding number of chains is done, do not join with the first chain yet. The starting chain is now complete. Now work row 1. Read the chart from right to left. Make 3 chains to start. count it as 1 double crochet, corresponding to the 4th last chain, into the 5th last chain. Pick up the front loop at the highest point and work 1 double crochet. Two chains as a transition. Skip 2 chains underneath, work 1 double crochet in the next chain. And 1 double crochet in the adjacent chain. We'll use these 2 chains as a transition. Consider the stitches from here as a repeating sequence. Repeat this sequence for the rest of the row. Skip 2 stitches between each sequence. That completes row 1. Don't cut the yarn. Now continue to row 2. Read the chart from left to right. Work 1 chain as the turning chain of single crochet. Turn the work, make a single crochet in the last stitch of the previous row. Remember the piece is turned, so the stitch corresponds to the top left corner position. Continue to work a single crochet in the adjacent DC stitch on the left side. Then work 2 chains as a bridge. Work 1 single crochet in each of the next 2 DC stitches on the left. Two chains as a bridge. After that, work a single crochet in each DC stitch. Skip 2 chains between each 2 SC. The last single crochet is worked into the back loop and front loop of the 3rd chain from the beginning chain of the previous row. This completes the 2nd row. Continue to crochet the 3rd row. The stitch pattern of this row is similar to the 1st row, only the insertion point is slightly different. This row is worked into the stitches directly, while the 1st row was worked into the chains. Make 3 chains to start. Turn the work. These 3 chains count as 1 double crochet, corresponding to the 1st stitch below. Work a double crochet into the left side of the next stitch. Chain 2 as a bridge. After that, work a double crochet into each single crochet stitch. Chain 2 between each 2 double crochets. Continue all the way down the row. This completes the 3rd row. The 4th row follows the same method as the 2nd row, just follow the crocheting method of the 2nd row. The 5th row follows the same method as the 3rd row, simply follow the crocheting method of the 3rd row. The remaining rows will follow the demonstration from the 4th and 5th rows. Refer to the chart and finish crocheting the 3rd to last row. After completing the first 11 rows, now let's work on the 12th round. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. This round is worked around the entire edge of the completed piece. Insert your hook through both loops of the last stitch, which is the final double crochet of the last row. Work 2 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 row of single crochet on the left side. Next row is double crochet. Insert hook through both loops of the double crochet and work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge. Then skip 1 row. Work 3 double crochets. Between each group of 3 double crochets, make 1 chain as a bridge. Continue working until reaching the first row position on the left side. After completing, work 3 chains as a transition. Rotate the piece. In the same insertion point of the previous double crochet, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 chain space. In the gap between double crochets on the left side, work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge. Skip 1 space. In the gap between double crochets on the left side, work 3 double crochets. Then continue following this demonstration. Continue all the way down this edge. After the last double crochet is complete, work 3 chains as a transition. Rotate the piece. Insert your hook into the same stitch below. Pick up the entire stitch and work 3 double crochets. Chain 1 as a bridge, then skip 1 row. Work 3 double crochets. Between each group of 3 double crochets, make 1 chain as a bridge. Continue until reaching the last row on the left side. After completing, work 3 chains as a transition. Rotate the piece. In the gap between every 2 double crochets, work 3 double crochets. Between each group of 3 double crochets, make 1 chain as a bridge. When the last double crochet is done, work 3 chains as a transition. Finish with a slip stitch to join. This completes round 12. Now crochet the final round. This round stitch pattern is similar to the last round of motif 1. While crocheting, connect to motif 1. Join yarn in the chain space at the corner position. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Single crochet in the chain space on the left side. Between each 2 SC, chain 5 as a bridge. Continue crocheting up to before the left corner position. Now you've reached this position. Work 3 double crochets in the chain space at the left corner. One chain. Enlarge the loop on the crochet hook. Take motif 1. Insert the hook from the right side to the wrong side into the chain space at the corner position, and through the enlarged loop from motif 2. Adjust the loop size and pull the yarn through. Work 2 chains. Return to motif 2. Work 3 more double crochets in the chain space at the corner position. As you crochet, keep the right side of the piece facing up. This completes one corner and connects to motif 1 once. Edging on the left side and joining. First work 1 single crochet in the chain space on the left side. 2 chains. Stretch the loop. Take the hook out. Bring the hook to motif 1. Insert into the left chain space at the joining point. From the right side to the wrong side. And pass through the enlarged loop. Adjust the loop size. Pull the yarn through. Work 3 chains. Return to motif 2. Work 1 single crochet in the left chain space. This completes another connection. Continue with 2 chains. Then join. Afterward work single crochets and chains. And connect to the first motif 1. Continue connecting along this side until complete. When done, crochet the corner to the left and join. Now motif 1 and motif 2 are connected. Afterward continue crocheting normally, without joining to any position. Finally slip stitch to join. This completes round 13. So motif 2 is now completed. This is the effect after connecting motif 1 and motif 2. Next, let's talk about connecting the remaining motifs. Here we'll first demonstrate the joining method for motif 3. Crochet motif 3, based on the pattern chart of motif 1. Everyone first work according to motif 1's chart until the second to last round is completed. Now let's crochet the final round. The joining method is the same as that used for motif 2. Also start by crocheting normally. Then connect these two corners and this edge. Place the first two motifs horizontally. Position motif 3 to the right side of motif 2. Rotate the motif to a convenient position for joining. Once the corner position is connected, connect the edge. After the edge is connected, connect the second corner position. So these two corners and this edge are now joined. Then continue crocheting normally afterward. Do not connect to any position. Finish with a slip stitch to join. That's it for the joining method of the third motif. The remaining motifs in row 1 of the layout chart are joined using the same method as the third motif. All of them connect the right side and corner. Pay attention to crochet according to the corresponding motif chart. Don't make mistakes. After the first 8 motifs are connected, move on to crochet the 9th motif and join. Crochet the 9th motif using the chart for motif 1. First, work all the way down to the second to last round. Now work the final round. Take the yarn. Join the yarn. Follow the chart and complete the first side normally. Then work the first corner and join. Connect it to the top of the 8th motif. Place the motif in position according to the layout chart and join. The joining method for these two corners and the middle side is the same as the previous motifs. Make sure to connect them properly. When joining, rotate the piece to a position that's convenient for you to join. Once completed, continue crocheting normally according to the chart from now on, without joining to any other position. This completes the 9th motif. This is the finished look of the 9th motif after joining. Now continue to the 10th motif. This motif is crocheted based on the pattern chart of motif 2. Follow the chart and finish the first side normally. Once completed, first join it to the 7th motif. Connect straight up to the position before the second corner. After completing that, you'll now be at this position. Here you need to join. You'll meet 3 motifs. Simply pick any spot on these 3 motifs to connect. I'm going to pick the middle motif to connect here. In this way, the corners of these 4 motifs are all joined. Then connect to the side and corner of the 9th motif. After joining, continue crocheting normally from now on. Don't connect to any position. Finally join with a slip stitch. Now the 10th motif is complete. This is what it looks like when the 10th motif is finished and joined. The joining method for the 11th motif is the same as for the 10th motif. First crochet one side completely. Then connect to the 7th motif. When connecting at this corner position, pick the middle motif to join. After completing, connect to the side and corner of the 10th motif. Finally, continue crocheting normally for the remaining motifs afterward. Refer to the previous demonstration of the joining method, and follow the motif layout diagram to connect accordingly. Once motif 1 and motif 2 are joined, they form a concave shape. I have fewer motifs here. So that's all for the joining method of motif 1 and motif 2. Next, let's learn motif 3. Similar to the starting method of motif 1, both use the chain cast-on technique, crocheting in rounds counterclockwise. Color change is needed. In the final round, crochet and join to the previously completed motif at the same time. The new stitch technique used is half double crochet. Please watch the demonstration. Take the yarn. Follow the starting method of motif 1. Refer to the number of chains for motif 3's beginning. First, work a foundation chain. Once casting on is complete, move on to round 1. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Work 2 double crochets into the chain ring. We consider this beginning chain, and 2 double crochets as one leaf. Note this leaf is the first leaf of this round. The technique is special. All the following leaves are made of 3 double crochets as one leaf. Then work 3 chains. Make the second leaf, which is 3 double crochets. After completing, work 3 chains. Continue to crochet the third leaf. When crocheting, don't forget to weave in the yarn tail. Once done, work 3 chains. Make the fourth leaf. Finally, work 1 chain. Hook into the top of the beginning chain, and make a half double crochet to join. This half double crochet counts as 2 chains. So round 1 is completed. Now move on to round 2. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets into the chain space below. The first leaf is done. Then work 3 chains. Make 1 leaf in the chain space on the left side. After completing it, work 3 chains. Make another leaf in the same chain space. We'll consider these 2 leaves, and the chains between them, as one corner. Then work 1 chain. Make 1 corner in the left chain space. Which means first make 1 leaf in order. Then work 3 chains. Finally make 1 leaf. This completes the second corner. Continue with 3 chains. Make 1 corner in the next chain space. Three chains. Make another leaf in the same chain space where you made the first leaf. Three chains. Complete the stitch pattern in the first chain space. Finally, pick up the top of the beginning chain and finish with a slip stitch to join. This completes round 2. Fasten off the yarn. Insert the hook into the chain space on the edge to join the yarn. Or join the yarn at the joining position as shown in the pattern chart. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets in the same position. Then chain 2 as a bridge. Make a single crochet in the corner chain space on the left side. Two chain transition. Make a corner in the next chain space. Pay attention to the motif arrangement chart. Find the corresponding position. Join it. Once the corner is completed and joined, work 2 chains as a bridge. The next stitch is a single crochet, which needs to be connected. First, pull up a large loop. Insert the hook into the chain space of the upper motif. And draw the large loop through. Then go back to motif 3. Pick up the chain space and work 1 single crochet. In this way, the side of motif 3 is connected. Continue with 2 chains as a bridge. On the left side, work a corner in the chain space and join. After this, continue crocheting normally, without joining to any position. Finally, join with the first stitch using a slip stitch. Once completed, you'll notice, after one motif 3 is joined, it takes up half of a large motif. Continue to crochet the second motif 3. For the first 2 rounds of the second motif 3, just follow the pattern chart. Then move on to round 3. First join the yarn. Make 3 chains to start. Work 2 double crochets at the joining position. 2 chains. Work 1 single crochet in the left chain space. 2 chains. Work a corner in the left chain space and join. After completing 2 chains, continue to work single crochets and join. When joining with a single crochet, insert the hook into the stitch of a single crochet and through the enlarged loop. Draw the yarn through. Then begin to join. Once joined, work 2 chains. On the left side, hook into the corner space and join. First make 2 double crochets. The next stitch is also a double crochet. Need to join. Stretch the loop. Take out the hook. Insert the hook into this motif's the double crochet stitch closest to the chain. And draw the yarn through. Go back to the left motif and make a double crochet. 1 chain. Then move to the large motif. Pick up and join through the chain space above. This way the hole here won't be too big. Looks neater. Continue crocheting and joining. After joining is complete, the following part is normal crocheting, no connection to any position. This is the effect after connecting 2 small motifs with 1 large motif. Continue to crochet the third small motif 3. For the first 2 rounds, just follow the pattern chart. Now crochet the third round. First join the yarn. Make 3 chains as beginning chain. Work 2 double crochets at the joining position. 2 chains. 1 single crochet in the left side chain space. 2 chains. Crochet 1 corner in the next chain space, which means first work 3 double crochets. Then take out the motif and join it. The next stitch is a double crochet. When crocheting, you need to join first. Pull up a large loop, remove the hook. Insert the hook into the right side motif 3. Into the double crochet stitch closest to the chain. And draw the yarn through. Go back to the left side motif and work 3 double crochets. Two chains. Then make a single crochet and join. Two chains. Then move on to the corner and join. After that, continue crocheting normally, without joining to any position. So the third small motif 3 is completed and joined. You can take a look. The small motif side is close to the large motif. The double crochets at the corner position all need to be joined. For the remaining motif 3 pieces afterward, just follow the previous motif's joining method to connect. So that concludes the explanation for motif 3. Once all motifs are connected, next, work around the connected motifs. Crochet the edging in counterclockwise rounds. Finally, refer to the motif layout diagram, and sew on the purl button at the corresponding position. For the edging, you'll need to use special yarn. Crochet in rounds along the fabric piece. This type of yarn has long fuzz, making it hard to see the stitches clearly when crocheting. Here, everyone can first learn the method, then later use the corresponding yarn to crochet. Also, crochet a bit slower while working. Please watch the demonstration. I'll demonstrate using a swatch. Place the right side of the motif facing up. Join the yarn to any motif. I'll start from the first motif. Join the yarn in the corner space at the bottom left. Rotate to a position convenient for crocheting. Make one beginning chain. Work a single crochet in the same position. Before crocheting, take out the stitch marker. Attach it underneath the hook on these 2 strands. Then insert into the corresponding position and work a single crochet. If you don't have a stitch marker, you can use a paperclip or safety pin instead. Work a single crochet in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochets on the left. After completing this stitch, feel it with your hand. Use your hand to touch. Feel it with your hand. There will be a small hole in the upper right. This is the single crochet stitch. Continue crocheting. Work a single crochet in the left single crochet stitch. Work a single crochet in the next space. Work a single crochet in the left single crochet stitch. Work 2 single crochets in the next space. Work a single crochet in the single crochet stitch. Work a single crochet in the next space. Work a single crochet in the left single crochet stitch. Work 2 single crochets in the next space. Work a single crochet in the single crochet stitch. Work a single crochet in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochets on the left. Then move to the connection between motifs. First in. Work a single crochet in the corner position of the right motif. Work a single crochet at the connection between motifs. Work a single crochet in the corner position of the left motif. The insertion point for the back single crochet, just follow the previous motif's insertion point to crochet. Crochet along and check if the piece lies flat. If it's not flat, you can adjust the single crochet insertion to make it flat. There's no strict requirement for the insertion point. Keep crocheting until you reach before the last motif's corner position on the left side. After completing this last single crochet, work a single crochet in the chain space at the left corner position. 2 chains and 1 single crochet. This completes the corner. Place a stitch marker in the chain space at this corner to mark it. Rotate the piece. Continue left, crocheting the edging according to the chart. When you reach motif 3 along the way, motif 3 and motif 1. Or work 1 single crochet at the joining position of motif 2. Work 1 single crochet at the corner position of motif 3. Work 1 single crochet in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochets. Work 1 single crochet in the left side chain space. Work 1 single crochet in the single crochet stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the next space. Work 1 single crochet in the middle stitch of the 3 double crochets on the left side. Work 2 single crochets at the left corner position. Work 2 chains as a transition between single crochets. Corner position marked. From here on the left, follow the chart to crochet the entire round. Pay attention to the stitch techniques at the corner positions. Don't make mistakes. You can also mark the corner positions. Work the last single crochet in the starting joining yarn position. Remember to place a marker there as well. Finally, insert the hook into the marked stitch, and work a slip stitch to join. This completes the first round. Then move on to crochet round 2, make 1 beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet in the first stitch. Work 1 single crochet in the left stitch. Before crocheting, you can feel with your hand. There's a small dent or hole. Once you find the position, then crochet. The stitch marker from round 1 can be removed. Because this is the final round. If you're having trouble finding the spot, you can also weave in and work into a visible position. as long as the fabric lies flat. From now on, work into the stitches of the previous round. 1 single crochet in each stitch. In the corner space, work 2 single crochets. Chain 2 between each 2 single crochets as a bridge. Join with a slip stitch at the end. Cut the yarn and weave in the ends. That's it for the edging. Next, let's use this swatch to demonstrate how to sew on buttons. First, cut a yarn tail about 30 centimeters long. Thread the needle. The needle should be able to pass through the hole of the purl button. Secure the yarn tail on the wrong side of the shawl. The position is also marked on the layout diagram. Then take the purl button and pass through the top hole. Then pick up a few threads from the backside of the fabric piece and sew through them. That completes 1 stitch. Repeat this a few more times. Secure it firmly, tie a knot, and weave in the ends on the wrong side. That's it for the button sewing method. Follow this method to sew on the remaining buttons. That concludes the explanation of button sewing. Up to this point, the entire product has been fully explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach us via our website. Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you for watching. See you in the next episode.